Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for next Tuesday, and today in this video, I'm going to talk about my top 5 favorite school supplies. Now I apologize, I'm talking really quietly. It's just late at night and I don't want to wake people up, and there's some people sleeping. It's like 10 o'clock at night, so I thought I'd make this video really quick just to clean up a few papers off my desk. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my top 5 favorite school supplies, and these were my favorite school supplies to get at the beginning of the school year, and I really enjoyed them because they were super helpful to me, and I really would purchase them pretty much every single year, or sometimes I would just get whatever I would find around my house for school supplies. So I'm going to get started. And let me know what your favorite supplies for school are down in the comments below. So I'm going to get started. So number 1 on my list would have to be mechanical pencils. Now, these were one of my favorite things because I didn't have to worry about having to buy more pencils to sharpen. I didn't have to worry about sharpening pencils in the classroom. Mechanical pencils were just easy for me because they just came with lead for the pencils, and I would just I would put lead in the pencils and the mechanical pencils, and I made it just easier for the pencil to be kind of sharp. The only downfall was like the lead would kind of break easily, so my teachers in middle school hated these pencils. They would get super irritated with us. One time my history teacher was signing my planner, and he was asking, how can you guys live with these pencils? And I loaned one to my math teacher, and she hated this pencil too because she couldn't mark the attendance with the pencil because she had to borrow my pencil because for some weird reason she just didn't provide pencils in her classroom. I don't know. So I like these because they just made it so much easier for me. One time I accidentally had one in elementary school, and I kept playing with it, and my teacher made me put it away because I never wanted to see it out again. But when I was in high school, I never really played with them. I love these pencils. I really just thought these were so helpful for when I was in middle and high school, because my classrooms in middle and high school, they didn't have pencil sharpeners, and they didn't really have pencil sharpeners in their classrooms. I don't know why these teachers did not have pencil sharpeners in their classrooms. So these pencils made it so much easier for me in middle and high school because I didn't have to worry about sharpening my pencil all the time, which is great. So I highly recommend mechanical pencils. Number 2 on my list would have to be erasers. Now these were great because some of my pencils had really terrible erasers. Some of the erasers on my pencils wouldn't last very long, and these like big erasers just were very helpful to me and a lot of people because it saved me a lot of erasing and stuff, and I didn't have to keep getting new erasers for my pencils. And the big erasers just made it so much easier for me because some of my pencils didn't really have erasers on them, or some of the erasers just broke off of the pencils, which made it so incredibly hard for me to erase something if it was wrong. Number 3 on my list would have to be handheld pencil sharpeners. Now, those were great because the pencil sharpeners in my classrooms were actually really bad. Some of them would eat the pencils, some of them wouldn't sharpen the pencils, and it made it so much easier to have my own personal handheld sharpener because my pencil sharpeners in my classrooms either sucked, or my teachers just didn't really have pencil sharpeners in their classrooms. I don't know why. It was just weird. Some of them did have pencil sharpeners, but some of them were broken. So it just made it very hard for me when the teachers didn't have pencil sharpeners. So I always brought like little handheld pencil sharpeners, and it made it so much easier for me when I brought that, just in case the sharpener didn't work in the classroom, because most of the teachers that had pencil sharpeners, they didn't always work because they had like the ones where you had to turn, and sometimes they were broken because students had really tiny pencils that got stuck in there. Number 4 on my list had to be highlighters. Now, I really like highlighters because I think they're great for crossing off your work work of what you did, and it makes it so much easier to cross off your homework you have written down. I used a highlighter all the time when I was in middle school all the way through college, and they made it so much easier for me, so then I could see my homework, and if I homework and stuff like what I had written down for my homework, and crossing it off with the highlighter made it easier for me to see the handwriting, just in case I crossed it off by mistake and I didn't do it. So I really recommend highlighters because they make it so much easier for you to cross off your homework. Number 5 on my list would have to be folders. Now folders are great supplies for homework because they help your homework stay so much more organized and your schoolwork stay more organized. I loved having folders in elementary school. I didn't really have them for middle and high school. I just used a binder, but my binder wasn't really always organized sometimes because I liked putting it in the little folder section of the binder, which made it easier for me to find because every time I tried to look for everything in the binder at school, even if it was organized, it just was very hard for me to keep my stuff organized. So I keep it in the back folder section, and it made it easier for me to find it in the folders, in the back folder section of my binder, or sometimes I would just have extra folders for class, which made it so much easier for me to keep track of my schoolwork and homework and everything for each class. And I really liked having folders for school because they were just an easy way to find my homework, and so my homework would be safe from getting damaged in my backpack. Okay, so those are my top 5 favorite school supplies. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for next Tuesday, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!